Hey everyone, welcome back to another info session with yours truly, Zach Wilder. Today we are going to discuss the evolution of representations and stereotypes of gay men in film. To start, we first have to define exactly what a stereotype is. A stereotype is an inflexible assumption that focuses on the differences of a particular group of people, commonly being oversimplified and rarely corresponding with objective facts. However, they do begin with roots from reality. When we investigate the stereotypes of gay men through film, we can start in the late 1800s when the concept of sexual identity and homosexuality were first scientifically recognized. However, the qualifications to fit into this category were very different from how they are today. Being a homosexual as a man was only recognized when one began exhibiting commonly feminine traits. This was because the idea of sexual identity was strongly, if not completely, linked to gender identity at the time. With this belief that homosexuality was directly linked to gender identity and mental illness becoming widespread, we began to see these beliefs materialize through film. Two films, Fortune of Men's Eyes and Dressed to Kill, feature extremely feminine yet villainous and malicious depictions of gay men. These imitations were not based on the reality of what gay men truly were, but instead magnified the specific and isolated effeminacy which was seen as inherent to male homosexuality. While we continue to understand how exactly the gay stereotype was formed in film, it is crucial to grasp the concepts of representation and value messages. Representation is the process by which meaning is produced and exchanged between members of a culture. Representations of media images, such as gay men in film, convey value messages. So, when looking at these two films, we can see that through their representation of gay men, the film was conveying to their audience that gay men were in fact effeminate and dangerous individuals, nothing more. This further confirmed many of the viewers' unconscious biases of what a gay man was, due to many of the viewers unknowingly already viewing gay men in this very limiting manner. As we move into more modern times, the widespread view of homosexuality becomes less rooted in gender identity, but the value message of gay men being effeminate still persisted. We can see in films from the early 2000s a rise in a very one-note portrayal of gay men, such as Damien from Mean Girls.
See, this is the color I want.
This is Damien. He's almost too gay to function.
We can also see tokenism coming into play through films like Legally Blonde, which featured a gay hairdresser who appeared strictly for entertainment and contributed nothing to the plot. To end this video off, I just wanted to mention that even though many films utilized and portrayed gay men as nothing more than a feminine stereotype, indie films created by members of the LGBTQ+ community have been advocating for accurate representation since the mid-1900s. We can see this through films like Paris is Burning, Silver Lake Life: The View from Here, and Zero Patience. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.